Pretty remarkable to see this confirmation from the spokesman at the Pentagon, John Kirby, as you were just reading on the air, Alex. We've got a series of explosions here, a coordinated attack. We're really trying to be careful, though, with what we know and what we do not know. As the sun sets in Kabul, there are a lot of reports of casualties. There are a lot of reports of coordination here around the airport, but this is the very argument that this White House has been making for leaving. Over the past couple of days, the Pentagon briefings, the White House briefings, words that we've heard from the White House National Security Advisor, Jake Sullivan, have referred to potential terrorist attacks from ISIS-K. We've heard this on a daily basis when they make the case for leaving and not staying beyond August 31st. In terms of what's happening at the White House right now, we've seen a series of delayed briefings. The schedule has been thrown out the window here, and we do know, as we wait for a Pentagon briefing and a White House briefing around noontime today, we do know that President Biden has been briefed on this. Not only that, he was in the Situation Room when the blast, that first blast, occurred. That's a pretty remarkable coincidence, or at least a case of good timing for the president, because all of the tools there that go all the way down the chain of command are at his hands. And it is possible, because we do have satellites, we have birds, as they call them, over Kabul in this very critical time. It's possible he was seeing real-time images of what was happening on the ground. So we're going to see the circles wagging here for a bit at the White House. They've gone quiet for a moment, but then we'll have briefings from the Pentagon and from the White House in the next couple of hours.
Joe, Western intelligence agencies had warned of an imminent threat. What does it mean for evacuations? Well,
that's a great question. We have at least 1,500 Americans, as we learned yesterday, still in the country. We have 5,000 to 6,000 troops all in one area, and that's why this was a target, of course. We're not at Bagram anymore. We're only at H-Kaya, at that airport in Kabul, and of course the Taliban controls the area for the most part outside of that airport. It's unclear what's going to happen to flights overnight here. It's unclear what happens to all of those people who were in line at the gates. These were already dangerous areas, and the idea of suicide bombers walking into that zone creates ever more chaos, not just for our troops, but of course for the civilians who are trying to get out.
Yeah.